What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for the support that this page has received this far. So I recently asked the question on my Instagram page if there was any individuals that had questions about the whole process that I had gone through in terms of changes to my lifestyle, to my physical fitness, as well as, you know, what were some of the tests that I had to go through before the operation, and what was it like as an individual knowing you were being worked up to donate, as well as afterwards. How was it like Justin to living with one kidney? And a few questions that came forward, which I will be answering 3 of those questions in this video. Without further ado, let's get into it. But before I get into answering some of those questions, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you can always stay updated with the latest posts that I have, as well as go ahead and share this video so someone out there who is in need of awareness that I'm trying to bring about by starting this whole page can receive it. So as you can see from the picture, they are located on the left side of my abdomen, as they took out my left kidney, and the 4th scar, which is in my pelvic region, was where they then removed the kidney. There were no significant changes that I made because my mom was diagnosed with this disease and had to become very conscious about what she was putting into her body, that it kind of became instilled in us then that these are the foods that are good for us, and this is why they are good, and these are the foods that are bad and why they are bad. And it became a habit for us to just constantly be aware of the foods that we were putting into our mouths. Just the only thing that I had to become a bit more aware of afterwards was the amount of salt and sugar that I was putting into my body. And for starters, I really love to eat salt and vinegar chips, as well as olives, and anything that was salty. When going to watch a movie at the cinema, I would always just pour on that salt and vinegar and sour cream at chives. And that was just something that I had to become more conscious of when going to watch those movies, or be more selective over the snacks that I choose to eat. And I wasn't much of a sugar fan, so I didn't really feel that I was missing out on that. As a young person, as someone that is not married and has no kids, it was the most difficult period that I've been through. There was a lot of questions that I had, a lot of doubt that I had. I sometimes would have sleepless nights just thinking about the possibility of things going wrong in the operation, you know, things afterwards, complications. For all, I was constantly asking the question, would I be able to bear children myself, you know? So as someone that has not yet experienced life, I was very scared and very unsure, and I had no idea of how I, in my own strength, was able to prepare for such a massive operation on my own. But I can tell you with certainty that I was able to do that and be able to prepare for what was to come with the support of my family as well as my friends. This constantly encouraging messages that I received, you know, just people praying for you as well. Knowing that they're praying for you was something that just allowed me to keep going. And then the most important aspect of it all was the Lord's hand in it. How He had orchestrated it in such a way that He knew that this was going to be the most successful outcome for my mother and I. And just being able to know that He is with us. He is by our side through this operation. He's by our side through the whole procedure, whether it was before and afterwards. Even till this day, He has been by our sides. And in no life would my mother and I be able to have gone through what we had been through if it wasn't for his love and his mercy on our family? And I didn't have strength some days. I sometimes was just torn into pieces with just my brain thinking and thinking over and over again of what possibly could go wrong. And you know, just in those moments to realize that I'm not strong on my own. Putting my hand into his hand and us going through this whole journey together is what makes me stronger. And so often reach out to the Lord during this time, you know, to just ask him for the strength and the peace of mind that I needed to just keep going. And in the end, it beautifully came together. As I said, it was orchestrated by the Lord. It was in his will for my mother and I to be in this together, for my mother to receive a kidney from me. And there's no better outcome that I could have asked for. There's no better journey and process that I could have been through. And I know that it was only through his grace and his love that he had and has for us. So with that said, thank you so much once again for watching this video, for tuning in. If you do have any questions that you would like to ask me, please go ahead and drop it in the comments box so that I can answer the questions that you have in my next videos. And stay tuned for what is to come next.